Good day, everyone. This is Coach Reese coming at you with another great video. I'm hoping all is well with you and your family and that you're enjoying your day. Today's video is entitled Fractured Bones of Wisdom. And young people, I feel that this video is very important because wisdom is something that all y'all young people should strive to get. You should all try to learn as much. You should all try to learn as much good wisdom and spiritual wisdom as much as you possibly can. I think it's so important to the point that, at the end of all my videos, I touch on 3 points on wisdom. And so, like I say, young people, good wisdom is something that you all should strive to learn. And that's why I feel that this video is very important because it's going to help you find some good sources of wisdom. Before I start reading my letter today, I'm going to touch on 3 important points before I get started with my letter, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. If by chance, young people, you feel that you don't know where to look to find some good wisdom, young people, I encourage you to do your research on Dr. Maya Angelou. Dr. Maya Angelou is a poet. She's also an actress. And I think she does some other things as well. I think she can dance or something like that. But I think she's also, she also studied a little history. You can learn a little history from her as well, I think. So, young people, I feel that Dr. Maya Angelou is a true woman with a good spirit. I feel that she is a person of integrity. I believe that she will be extremely honest with you as you learn the things as you learn things from her. Unfortunately, Dr. Maya Angelou is no longer with us, but she has left us with tons of resources to do our research, and you can still learn from her even though she has passed away. Like I say, I truly believe that, if you do your research on Dr. Maya Angelou, your life will never be the same. I feel that your life will be tremendously enriched by her great wisdom that she has to offer. The other place I feel that you guys should seek wisdom from is, from your grandparents. If you're blessed to have your grandparents with you still living, I encourage you to seek them out for some wisdom and insight on life. As you already know, your grandparents have raised your parents, you know what I'm saying? So, I think it's very important that you seek their counsel because they've lived on this earth a long time and they have a lot of wisdom to share with you. Now, I'm just going to let you know that some grandparents may not be as educated as you are, but don't discriminate on your grandparents because they don't have as much education as you do, because the wisdom that they have to give you may be based on life experience. And so some of the things that you're going through, they probably already experienced it. You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel, don't ever underestimate your grandparents. Seek them out to find some good wisdom, okay? Now, if your grandparents if you don't have access to your grandparents, and for example, if you attend a church, seek out an elder at your church. I'm quite sure that there are a couple of elders in your church that will be more than happy to take you in as a grandson or granddaughter. And, they'll be more than happy to be your friend. And I assure you If they're good elders, they will teach you a lot and you will learn so much and you'll be so far ahead in life if you seek the counsel of an elder. Now, the final point I wanted to make is this, if you have a favorite teacher at your school, I encourage you to seek out their counsel. I'm quite sure that your teacher may be your parents' age or whatever, but that's okay. Uh, I feel that, one of your favorite teachers may be a tremendous positive role model for you, a person that you can learn from, you know, and, you just ask your favorite teacher, is it okay if I ask you certain questions that may not necessarily have to deal with school, because unfortunately, sometimes your parents may not either be available to answer those certain questions, or they may shy away from not answering the questions, or whatever the reason it is that you can't get certain answers from your parents. Seek out your favorite teacher, and perhaps they can help you with your situation. You know, that's why I always say, I always go back to the elders. My experience dealing with elders, like for example, with my grandmother and folks that were older than my grandmother, they really didn't show any reservation when it comes to trying to teach you lessons about life and trying to pass on good morals and values to you. They, at least in my experience, young people, the elders that I dealt with were very straightforward with me. And to this day, I have a tremendous respect for that. And I thank God for those elders being in my life because they helped those elders that poured into me as a young boy, helped mold me into the person that I am today. And I truly thank God for them. I'm going to go ahead and get started with my letter today. The title of my letter is Fractured Bones of Wisdom. Fractured Bones of Wisdom. I remember going to see my mom last week. She is currently at a rehab facility under hospice care. All of the medical professionals have told me that my mom's health is in decline. Yes, my mother is dying. It is very painful for me to hear the diagnosis of my mom. It is very painful to see my mom slowly decline to death. I remember looking at my mom and I'm beginning to see the bones, which is the foundation of her physical being. I remember looking at her upper arm. I see how her muscle is leaving and her bone is coming close to her skin. I remember being in so much pain that I had to leave. Even though I know she is physically dying, I know deep in her heart, her soul and spirit is alive and well. All of the wisdom, morals, and values she learned in her youth and in life are still alive in there. I remember reading an African proverb in relation to my mom's current condition. The African proverb states, quote, "When an elder dies, a library burns to the ground," unquote. Young people, I encourage you to make friends with a good elder. Make friends with elders that will encourage you to do the right thing every time. Make friends with elders of integrity, elders that will never lie to you. Make friends with elders that will strengthen your spirit every time. Young people, I just wanted you to know that everyone you meet is not good. In life, you're only going to have 5 people that you can trust to be your best friend. One of those 5 people will probably be your husband or wife. Out of those 5 people, try to find 2 good elders to be your friend. Enjoy your time with them. Enjoy your time with them because our days are numbered. Tomorrow is not promised. Remember this: one way wisdom lives on is through young people. Learn as much as you can so that you can pass on the wisdom, morals, and values you learn to your children. Learning from a good elder will enrich your life tremendously. Always strive to fill your spirit with wisdom, love, respect for others, and humility. When you feed your spirit these things, you will live a blessed life. Wise men and women are born from good elders. Seek the counsel of good elders before their bones fracture in death. Okay, young people, that concludes my letter for today. And in all my videos, I touch on the topic of wisdom. I touch on the topic of critical thinking. And then I end my video with the ending statement of practice. I'm going to go ahead and discuss my 3 points on wisdom right now. Point number 1, wise people are good listeners. Point number 1, wise people are good listeners. Point number 2, wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Young people, point number 2 is very important. Wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Point number 3, wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. Wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. So young people, I feel it is very important that you do your research on wisdom. Because young people, if you seek good wisdom and good spiritual wisdom, your life will be tremendously blessed. And so young people, I encourage you to pursue wisdom with the utmost seriousness. It will benefit you in the long run. I have a statement dealing with critical thinking, and it goes like this. Always be a critical thinker, young people, especially when making big decisions. Always be a critical thinker, young people, especially when making big decisions. So young people, I encourage you to do your research on the topic of critical thinking. And I also encourage you to talk to your parents or guardians about the topic of critical thinking. And your parents will help you navigate the differences between making big decisions and minor decisions. Young people, this is just my humble opinion. The sooner you become a critical thinker, the better off you'll be, and it'll benefit you in the long run. Okay? Young people, I'm going to go into my ending statement of practice. I love you. I want the best for you. I want you to practice using love and wisdom in all that you do. Life is a game that you must learn how to play. Practicing love and wisdom with your family, friends, and loved ones creates a powerful team. Love conquers all, young people, even if you feel defeated. So young people, I encourage you to keep growing and keep gaining in wisdom, and God will bless you in a mighty way. Young people, I encourage you all to hit the thumbs up on this video. I encourage you to share this video with family, friends, and loved ones. And I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. At the end of the day, young people, I want you to accomplish all your goals and dreams in life. As long as it is productive, I support you 110%. And young people, also, I feel that it is very important for you all to be the best person that you possibly can be every single day of your life. That is also very important. I have one more nugget of wisdom before I officially conclude this video. And it goes like this. Don't ever think that you're better than anyone else, but rather, young people, think of yourself as just as good as anyone else. Humility is a vital key to a successful life. Young people, I pray that you all will take heed to that wisdom. And I pray that the things that I say in these videos will be a tremendous blessing to you. Okay, young people, I'm going to conclude this video by saying this. May God bless you and may God keep you until we meet again.